All right. I haven't done an update on this because I've been pretty damn busy around here. And well, first of all, the day I purchased this, a man that was like my dad passed away, and he was a card geek, and I'm sure he was laughing at me. But anyways, the chop, pretty rough, pretty rough. This fender's pretty rough. No rust though. Well, it needs the battery box. It has a little bit of rust. I did learn some things. This was chopped in the early 70s and made into a drag car. And then, after they made it into a drag car, I guess they raced it for a little while. And then they, in the 80s, made it into this, a street car. Probably changed the pan and stuff. Supposedly it had a big Type 4 motor in it back then. Who knows? But you can tell it's from the 70s. It has lots of brazing, and a lot of the work's pretty rough. But it was done in the early 70s. Probably done at high school. Who knows? The doors obviously need quite a bit of work. That shouldn't be that bad. One thing I do not like is the way the windshield is kind of bulbous right there. There's not really anything I can do unless I really wanted to get deep into basically re-chopping it, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to leave the bulbous part right here alone. Don't really care for it, but it'll work. I can fix the doors. Actually, they did the post here very good. That's probably the best work on the whole car. The inside of the doors, the inside of the A-pillar, pretty messed up. This is messed up, which Mike effing Garage told me how they chopped this car before I took the paint off of it. And he was 1,000% correct. This is rough. This is rough. That's no mas. So I'll make a new piece. That'll be pretty darn easy. I talked about this the last video. I do want to do, I haven't made my mind up here yet. I might do a removable apron, kind of cutting it, somewhere here, and then making it where you can remove it. And then using this apron again. It's an H pattern apron. That's the plan. I don't know yet. I haven't even looked into any friends that have any panels back here. I got the new top mechanism and all that from Grumpy's Metal, which they make a very nice product. Very nice. Now, I obviously haven't installed it, but those pieces are nice. I have to it had a fuel tank in the back, and I found out that's because the fuel line that goes from the tank to the back is no good. So I got to replace the fuel line. Other than that, the body, except for the chop, the body is pretty nice. But, yeah, it is what it is. So I haven't taken anything off this side. I'm almost afraid to. I'm not going to be keeping this hood. A buddy of mine has a fiberglass hood, an empty fiberglass hood from back in the day, and I'm thinking about putting that on here. It's tweaked a little bit. I'm thinking I'm going to bring it home, put some weight on it, and try and get it to relax and fit. If it doesn't fit, I'll use that one for the time being, patch it up a little bit. That kind of sucks. Looks like shit, but that's all right. This side, looking very good. Very good. What else? Oh, so I sat in it. And, of course, it has 61 pans, so the seats are, 61 seats. And I stare right at this because my upper half of my body is tall. I mean, I might as well be a rat fink and be sticking out of the rag top. So I've heard, maybe some VW guys can give their input. They say using later model Carmen Ghia seats are extremely low. And so instead of doing some kind of a race seat, crap like that, I wanted kind of a stockish looking interior. I do have to change that steering wheel though, because the steering wheel is just humongous in there with that roof being chopped. I mean, you could barely drive it. But I can't drive it because of the windshield post. It's so big and you're looking right at it. Other than that, I will have some ragtop parts for sale. I have the rails, I have the header bow. I have a bunch of pieces for a 3-fold rag that I will be trading, selling. I don't know. But I'm going to wait to get rid of any of that until I get the top put on. Here's another question for people. Some really good friends of mine, they're in the Volkswagen crew. They say I need to paint this purple. And my problem with that is it's not going to be some high dollar, this isn't going to be some California build. This is just going to be something to make it look good and drive it down the road. It would be cool to have an inch pincher, but I don't have the budget to build a real good inch pincher. I'm thinking maybe do it in buff primer. I have a black top and then the black BRMs. I don't know. That's all. Doesn't really matter, but what else? What else do I need? I need to fix the bottom of that apron. It's pretty tore up. Other than that, I think I'm all right. Boy, this is a mess. I need to get it down on its wheels and push it outside and douche it. That's what it needs. Let's see. Oh, I picked up another motor. Got it from a guy at work for $100. Says he couldn't get it to run. Who knows? Parts. Extra parts. This fender is very good shape. And of course, they fiberglassed over the holes. Fun. Just one thing after another. It never ends. But, oh, here's another one. So I had a 53 convertible and really liked it, sold it, went to Canada. Now I guess it's in California, but I want to put hearts on it. And thank God they make aftermarket hearts now, which back in the day they didn't. I haven't owned an air-cooled VW since I sold that convertible in 2000, I believe. So I need to get some semaphores. I think a guy in town here has some for a fair price. Taillights, I'm sure I'm going to have to get those aftermarket. They make them in Europe. They sell them here in the States, some people. I just got to find somebody I trust or what, I don't know. Find out who bought something from somebody. Other than that, and that, God, it's rough. That's some rough stuff. Now, here's another question for people. I have always heard you got to take this brazing out. It's not good, Bondo or paint or something that'll mess with it. I don't know. I have no idea. Wonderful VW door problem there. This door opens really good. It doesn't hit, but it definitely needs it. It has issues. It has major issues. Up on top. From about there, where they cut it, to about there. Everywhere they cut. That piece right there is jacked. Oh, well. Ain't that big of a deal. But anyways, anybody have any questions or ideas or whatever, let me know. And I need to get my butt going on this thing. I want to drive it.